Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. Y'all, I'm looking at the time on my phone. It's 9 o'clock. Y'all, the struggle is real. I am feeling this energy, and the word I'm hearing is frustration. Well, frustration with self, and honestly, that's it. Y'all, I know many of us feel this energy, and I know that we're having things from the past prop up. If it's not dealt with or whatever, those little sore wounds, whatever traumas or whatever we're healing, the past. I keep having it come up, but what I'm noticing, okay, thank you. They're saying, notice the small things. Woo! Okay, because I was about to go, where are we going? Notice the small things. When these things crop up, and they're going to, okay, we're all healing, we're all evolving. Notice the small changes in you. And y'all, I feel myself starting to relax when I say that, because it's like, oh shit, that fear that we are not doing what we need to do, that we haven't released fully. Y'all, it may not happen overnight. Give yourself grace, okay? Shit, give yourself credit. One of the things I am starting to notice is the little things. Is my reaction when I start having things crop up from the past. I'm noticing that my reaction isn't as strong. I'm still starting to notice, is my body tensing up, or when these thoughts pop in my mind. And I'm being reminded of with the complex post, that rumination, that it's hard to get off of that loop. I do listen to a subliminal. If you need it, listen to them. But give yourself credit and grace, and notice the small changes in yourself. Notice the lessening of the reactions. You may start picking up more on the smaller sensations in your body, the smaller feelings. And this is where you're looking underneath and you're going, I'm noticing this. That's progress. Give yourself grace. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay? Ah! How appropriate. 36. Lost in space, needing direction. And it's 9. And it was 9 a.m. when I started. That's my end of cycles number. Y'all, it may feel like sometimes that we are, wishing for the world here when we're working on our fears. And y'all, for me, it feels like that, because it's like I want to heal. I want to heal. Am I doing enough? You are. I am. Next card is beloved. 2, radical acceptance. Let that self-love shine. Let that radical self-acceptance and self-love shine. I love that. 54, which goes to 9. So we have 999. 9:03 my time, 3:43. Y'all, we started at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. It says the crossing. Initiation. Girls. Y'all, girl, I'm reassuring myself. We thought we were going to crack over this last little bit, but we've crossed the bridge. Give yourself grace. And here's 13. Y'all, that's my divine feminine number. 13 is a sacred number. Y'all, I ain't on that twin journey. If you are, I will help you heal from it. That is truly a self-love journey is what it is. Anyway, 13 calendar months. 13. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a sacred number. That's all I can say. Dream thief. Refusal of the call. Don't refuse it. Don't let it rob you. Create with it. You know, I was going to show y'all something yesterday. I told you, I mentioned create and that I wanted to create, but to notice the small things within yourself and all that. Now, I mentioned in a post the other day with this painting that I would come back to the clutter behind my painting. And y'all, this is actually where I work. This is honestly a small area, and to my left is my dining table where I have some of my cards. But anyhow, y'all, this is where I am most comfortable. This is where I like to paint, but it's also a part in my house when I was under being gang stalked so much that I couldn't be seen. I could close my curtains and you couldn't see me. But what is more important is that I made this space my own. Notice the clutter in the background. What I realized the other day, what I was blocking out with my own clutter was that the memories of my home, of the abuse, of the things I've endured here, of the things that my children did, made me uncomfortable. I was blocking it out with my clutter, with my books. In the space where I work, you can see my paints over here. I actually been trying to get containers, get my stuff straightened up. But in my home, where I have been a victim and a survivor of abuse, I'm learning to heal and to make my home comfortable for me, to change things, that I don't have to block things with my clutter. Notice the small things, even that acknowledgement, even that understanding, even it's small, but it's a profound and powerful one for me of why I really didn't change things in my home. That awareness in myself of understanding why I allowed that clutter there. Trying to make self feel more comfortable in an area that had been so painful or held so many painful memories for me. Give yourself the acknowledgement and the joy of the small successes. Celebrate them, even if you get tears with them. Those tears are compassion for self and accepting self and giving self the freedom to surrender it and create new change in a prettier environment. Many blessings to you, and a lot of self-love and self-awareness, self-compassion, self-understanding, self-healing. Many blessings to you. Spirit-led.